Hello and welcome to the Sons of Thule. Today we're going to go over my Bard setup for level 70. Currently we're 71, but I have not set up the new spells yet, so it's going to kind of go through that. We're going to go through all the spells. I'll try to touch on some AAs of importance since I am not using auto grant, so I have to pick and choose all of my AAs very carefully. I kind of didn't do that as well in my other two videos, but we'll that up again in level 70. So first things first, let's look at my spells. I have Ancient Call of Power, which is here, let's drop this one. This is my flex spot down here, number 9. Ancient Call of Power is kind of the overhaste slash damage buff. It gives me 25% haste and companions spells by 30%. So if I here, let's go ahead and kick off my melody real quick. If we look at my Shadow Knight here, right, he's at 225 haste. If I click off Ancient Power, he's at 200. So it gives him that extra 25% haste above and beyond what spells can give. So pretty nice. I keep that on all the time. That affects the mercenaries too. So all the mercenaries, I can't target one, right? There was one. I can't see their buffs, but all the mercenaries and all the pets get these buffs too. I do have the AA for the on my shaman and on my Shadow Knight. So that is a number one, you know, gotta use it spell. I use this one here, Psalm of Evasion, is a kind of a damage shield. Is kind of really the reason I use it, but it also gives magic resist, but at this point really don't even need it. We're almost capped for the most part. And I cast the I like the damage shield stuff because there's a synergy with the Shadow Knight. See here, class, it's like something exposed, hatred. Is it this one? One of the AAs for Shadow Knight is that they get more damage from damage shields, so it kind of really helps out a lot when you're killing stuff. I can't remember what it's called. It's like something hatred, but intense hatred. Here we go. So that, like, at my current level is 0, right? At 65 I could get this, and it just goes, you know, extra every level. So all the more damage we can get there helps a lot. Then I have Celos, which is the fast movement speed buff that bards get, and this one lasts for like 2 minutes. Then I have War March. War March is like the group strength haste spell stuff. It just kind of increases attack too, so it's a really nice spell overall, just to put into the rotation. I have the Mana Song, which is Chorus of Life at level 70. I think we get a new one at 71, which does a little bit more, but it does health and mana regen. Stormblade, which is a combat proc, so it'll proc some kind of damage. I don't know how much damage it is, but it adds it all to it, right? And this hits the mercs, it hits the pets, so it's got a synergy there where everybody's getting extra proc damage from that. And then that's my rotation, right? My melody right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I do it again, but I skip 3 the next time around because Celos lasts for 2 minutes, and that seems to work out pretty well. You know, casting wise, right? Then I have Lullaby and Serenity, which Serenity is a lull and Lullaby is the mez, but I don't really use the mezes that much at this level. My macro is pretty much target 2, so this would be 1, I believe 2 if I'm remembering this right, and then I stop my song, I turn off attack, and then I start casting the mez. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The real benefit is going to be when we get the AoE mez, and we can kind of focus more on that. And then if we go into my assist button, pretty standard assist button, right? Assist main. attack on. So we turn our attack on. I think that's because I have assist off, so it doesn't auto do it on assist. I think that's the way I have it set up right now, just so when I do have these off the bar and I'm doing, if I want to do mezzing, she won't attack the stuff she's trying to mezz. Then I do boastful bellow, cacophony, I don't even know how you say that, and then 2, duo ability 2, what is that? Combat ability, intimidation. So she's casting intimidation everything, which will cause mobs to be stunned at AA rank 2 or above. And then these are just direct damage, and I think this one does a stun. So it's just a nice little thing there. And then I have a funeral dirge on my spam 2, which will just do a little bit of extra damage, and I think increase the damage of the mobs that we're fighting. And then my pet attack, I use the Bard Swarm Gargoyles alt ability, so I tell it pet attack just in case I have a pet. Then I do pets, I summon more pets, and then I do the swarm, and then usually works. I mean, for the most part, I treat the Bard as an AFK kind of follow melody kind of box. You know, I just whatever she follows, if she can attack, she attacks. If not, she does. The benefit here is her buffs to the mercenaries and to the Shadow Knight is really where it boils down to. And then in this last slot right here, I do Song of Travel for the most part. Song of Travel is like a all-in-one invis, movement speed, levitation buff, which makes it just easier for me to move all these people around, and so it kind of works out that way. Let's see here, I got Fading Memories there, Sonic Disruption, that's like my pull ability, but I don't pull with her. I pull with the Shadow Knight. AA wise, so I have the melee mercenary on her, so I've been focusing on melee DPS. That's where I focus all this. So Rising Fury and Subtle Strikes is going to be the next one I max out after that one, but that's where I'm going with that. Focus wise, I got Instrument Mastery and Singing Mastery. Those are the first things I got. Sorry, interrupted there. But I got the Instrument Mastery, Singing Mastery, and then that's pretty much the focus I could get. I got Jam Fest also, but the next one's like 30 points, and I can't get that till 85. So it's, you know, trying to increase the passive abilities of the Bard is really where I'm focused most of these AAs. Let's see here. Let's go here. Grab Scribble Notes just to get a little bit faster. Here we go. Boastful Bellow, Cacophony, whatever, however you say that. And then I picked up, you know, one brink of each of these. Shield of Notes and Dance of Blades. These are kind of a... Dance of Blades is kind of a... not a burn, I would say, but it's more of an aggressive ability. And then this one's more defensive. Let's see here. Intimidation, I have the second rank just so that the... it doesn't do the fear anymore. It does the stun. See, a tune stuck in your head. This one I just got. This is a level 71 one, but it increases the duration of all the spells by 6 seconds, which lets me actually twist all of these things without having much issue. Sonic Disturbance is the pull ability. I just have that, so if I need to pull, I can pull without having to memorize anything else. Archetype, I go... see, I did a little ambi. Burst of Power is kind of where I'm jumping points right now. I got one rank of some of these things just to like unlock other things, but my focus has been the passive gain of stuff for the most part, and I don't think I put anything in general yet. Looks like 1 or 2 ranks of combat stability, so that's, you know, something I'll have to do. The Bard does get a lot of aggro from when I'm pulling, and if I pull multiple and I haven't, you know, attacked the second, third ones, she will get aggro, which isn't too bad, right? A Bard's a plate class. She has 22,000 hit points, and let's see here, I have 23. So, you know, the hit points are about the same. So It's just about right. So yeah, let's see. That is my AA abilities. That is my spells, my hotbar. Oh, fading memories is a aggro dump. So if I cast it right, I also get evader's invisibility, and everything that didn't like me is no longer aggroed. It costs mana now. It used to be free. It's like 12% of your mana, so it's not really a use it very often kind of thing. It's more of a I'm using it as a evade. It kind of helps with pulling, but at 12% mana at this rank, it'll drain my mana really quick, and I don't have, as a bard, very many mana regeneration abilities yet. And then I have a stop song macro that just stops the song, and then I have most of my macros I have them say in the group so I can know if they're actually working. But let's see here. Yeah, and then I think I mentioned I have Song of Travel just for convenience. Later on I'll get an AA ability for that. But that's the bard. Not much to it. I pretty much just click the melody and make sure it's always running, and it buffs everybody. And when she's on follow, if she can happen to do some melee damage, she does melee damage. Ideally, I'm going to try to get her some better weapons. Right now, she has 2 weapons. They both proc. One does a rune, so that's kind of worthless. And this one does a nuke. I want to get two damage procs, or the heal proc, the one that heals the target of the target. I think that's higher level though. So then that's where I'm going with the bard. I wanted her to be as support as possible, right? Support everybody else and stuff like that. But yeah, there we go. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know, but have a fantastic day.